This is your salary.
Thank you, boss. The noodles are here.
Call your manager over for me. His condition has worsened. He must be hospitalized for surgery. You need to prepare for 100,000 for medical expenses.
400,000.
Give up on him. This child is a bottomless pit. You can't afford to raise him.
The film was translated and
Caught
narrated
two
by
fish.
M Media.
Hurry and change clothes. Change your clothes and wash them. Let mother do it myself. Jingshan is my son. Even if I have to sell everything I own, I will get him cured.
Everyone knows that he's a fool you picked up.
Jingshan isn't foolish. He knows to take shelter when it rains.
You are a good person. These 5,000 yuan are my heartfelt gesture. Please accept them. I hope good people are rewarded with good fortune.
How can I accept this? How can I take your money?
Take it.
Thank you, thank you.
The selfless love of parents in this world. That fool is having another episode.
Brother, why are you here?
I'm afraid he'll drag you down to your death. Doctor, you've worked hard again. Your sister works the hardest. There's 200,000 yuan in the card, take it.
Brother, where did you get so much money?
Just take it for now. There's 60,000 yuan. It's what I've saved over the past few years. The rest. Mother and Dad sold the land to gather for you.
Mother and Dad's land, they valued more than their own lives, was sold.
Mother and Dad are already old. They can't farm anymore. So they just sold it. They were even planning to collect cardboard boxes to gather a bit more for you. Actually, you've misunderstood Mother and Dad these past 5 years. They often secretly gave me money for me to give to the doctor. That's why you've been able to keep treating him.
Brother, I'm sorry to them.
We're all family, aren't we? It's not that we don't have a conscience. It's just this bottomless pit. We were afraid you'd suffer. He's awake.
My son,
Mother, I'm not foolish anymore.
what did you say?
Mother, I said, I've recovered my memory. All the hardships you've endured for me over the years, I remember all of them. From now on, I will make you the happiest mother in the entire world. I will make the Chen family a powerful and wealthy clan.
My foolish child, as long as you are awake, Mother is content.
No. Mother. And Dad's funeral. I know. You always wanted to place the ashes in the ancestral hall. Don't worry, Mother. I will help you fulfill your wish.
Good. Good. Good child.
You just woke up, your body is weak. Talk less and rest more.
rest first. Okay.
CEO Xia, I have already followed your request to increase the bounty for finding the young master, increased by 10 times.
The Shio group has been passed down for 1,000 years. It is the world's foremost powerful family. Even if I have to search the entire world, I must find him.
My son. Mother. I am Jing Qian.
You rascal, where did you run off to? Your parents have been looking for you for 5 years.
Mother. A kind person saved me. Her name is Chen Rong. Over these many years, she has always treated me as her own son. From now on, she is also my mother. I want to make the Chen family the foremost powerful family in the Southwest, and let my adoptive father's ashes grandly and honorably enter the Liu Ancestral Hall. I will mobilize the Xia group and the power of the Martial God Hall to wash away her grievances of these past 5 years.
Okay, everything will be as you say. The Chen family is not wealthy. Then we will make them wealthy. She wants her husband's ashes to enter the Ancestral Hall. Then we will give him a grand and honorable ceremony. Yan Sen immediately proceed to Chen family village. Everything will be arranged by my son. Additionally, maintain the highest level of respect. No one is allowed to stop them from bringing the ashes into the Ancestral Hall.
Understood, understood.
Husband, I found Jing Tian.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Let my wife offer incense. Didn't even greet me.
Wang Hu, the village overlord.
Wang Hu, this ruffian. What is he doing at the Liu family ancestral hall?
It was Jiming and Xiao Chuan who sold me to him.
What?
Mother, we've already discussed it with Uncle Hu. You two will get married today.
Rude. Children selling their mother. You two. You inhumane creatures.
This old man. Just you. Dare to interfere with my marriage? Wang Hu, how dare you touch my dad? Screw you. Let me tell you, I'm definitely marrying your daughter. You. Don't you think you're my father-in-law?
Mother, we've already accepted the betrothal gifts. Hurry up and go with Uncle Hu.
Let go of me. Your biological father's ashes haven't even entered the Ancestral Hall yet.
If you want to blame someone, then blame that fool Song Jingshan.
Exactly. I'm telling you, if it weren't for that fool, could my brother and I have endured so many years of hardship?
Exactly. Speaking of which, where is that fool? Last time he was lucky. Today I'm definitely going to beat him to death.
Jiming, you can't do this. Jing Tian is your brother.
I despise. Brother? Being brothers with an idiot? Is he worthy? I'd be ashamed. You're not telling me where he is, are you? Fine. Get lost. I'm going to make my dad see with his own eyes whether that idiot is more important, or if I, his biological son, am more important.
Ungrateful person.
Liu Ziming. You unfilial son.
You're not human.
Grandpa, all of this, it's all my mother's, the result of her own doing. Didn't you previously drive her out of the house? My brother and I supported you then.
She always favored that idiot. And the money. She used it all to treat that idiot's illness.
Exactly. Haven't you always cared deeply about this old man's ashes? Then did you ever care about my brothers and my feelings?
You. What are you doing?
Either you hand over that idiot, or you agree to this marriage.
Or marry my uncle who quickly?
Mother, don't you want my dad's ashes to enter the ancestral hall? Think about it.
The ashes cannot be moved.
My uncle Wang Hu, he's someone who works for the Martial God Hall. Marrying him won't be a grievance for you.
I beg you. Zheming, I'm your mother. I'm your biological mother.
Chen Rong is also my mother. Did you remember that?
Yes, young master, as per your instructions, it has been prepared, a wedding gift of 30 million. When entering the ancestral hall, 120 salute cannons will fire simultaneously.
Good. My adoptive father's ashes entering the ancestral hall is my mother's greatest wish. I absolutely will not allow any mistakes. Do you understand?
The film
Understood.
was translated and narrated
Let's go.
by M Media.
Okay. I'll marry. I'll marry him.
You just had to make them resort to force. Aren't you scared? Wang Hu. Let her go. Let her go.
The wedding gift has already been received. Where are you running to?
Don't be rough with your mother. You've scared my wife.
Exactly. Mother, get up. Get up.
Let go of me. I'd rather die.
You. Wretch. Quite spirited. All right. Wang Hu.
I'll fight you to the death.
Asking for a beating. Little sister.
Mother. 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 Mother, don't scare me. I'll take you to the hospital now.
No need. Mother is fine.
How dare you hit my mother? You humiliate my family. I don't care who you are. You're dead.
Are you threatening me? I think you're just tired of living.
Brother Hu. To deal with such an idiot, why would you need to personally intervene? Let us do it.
Exactly. I'm telling you, you good for nothing. You hired these actors. Do you think you can scare us? Brother, no need to waste words with him. Just do it.
The film was
Okay,
translated
I originally
and
thought
narrated
we could
by
still become a
M
family.
Media.
Stop spouting nonsense. Aren't you just the idiot my mother picked up 5 years ago? You still want to be with us? Become a family? Are you worthy?
Exactly. Don't pretend anymore. Do you think my brother and I don't know? You pretend to be crazy and foolish all day long, just to empty my mother's wallet.
Exactly.
You scoundrels. You don't want to help me with the dirty and tiring work. Which one wasn't done by Jing Tian? Why did I pay for his medical treatment? Because he was an idiot before. But he knew how to be filial.
Mother. Don't be sad. Now that you see them for who they are, it might not be a bad thing.
You brought outsiders to cause trouble in the ancestral hall, to force me to marry Wang Hu. You even dare to smash the ashes of your own kin, your father. How did I give birth to you, two ungrateful person?
Isn't it because you gave all your money to treat that idiot? If you had given us the money you earned from working, and even selling your blood, we would definitely treat you well.
Presumptuous. You keep calling him an idiot. Are you looking for death? Young Master Jing Tian is the heir of the Xia Corporation.
What are you saying? You're saying this idiot. He's the Xia Corporation's heir? You're crazy, aren't you?
I'm saying, then I'm the Xia Corporation's young miss.
You two fools.
Don't waste words with them. Take them down.
Let go of me.
Let go. This idiot, how much money did they give you? I'll pay double.
Mother, I'll make these two heartless bastards apologize to you right now. Hold their heads down. Make them kowtow.
I won't.
The
Mother,
film was translated
quickly make this gift for
and
nothing.
narrated by
Make him stop.
Media.
I'm your biological daughter.
Mother, save me, Mother.
Apologize to Mother and admit your mistake.
Bullshit? We are not wrong. It's impossible for me to apologize to you.
How dare you treat me like this? If I had known earlier, when you first entered this family, I should have beaten you to death.
Then keep kowtowing to me. Kowtow until my mother is satisfied.
Idiot. Aren't you very filial?
Jingshin, if they don't apologize, then forget it. If your father's ashes are trampled upon, he won't rest in peace below.
Brother,
Sister,
Take your foot back. Otherwise, I will surely grind your bones to dust and scatter your ashes.
I'm so scared. Go away.
Mother. 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 You're asking for death. Guards, break his legs.
I'd like to see who dares to make a move. To tell you the truth, my uncle is a member of the Martial God Hall. You just hired this bunch of actors, a large crowd with great power, and I'm supposed to be afraid of you? With one phone call from me, today I'll make sure all of you die without a burial place.
Martial God Hall. I am the son of the Martial God.
spouting nonsense again.
Remember the boast you just made. Keep up the act. Wait until my uncle arrives. Once Captain Joe of the Martial God Hall arrives, you'll know what it means to wish you were dead. I'll also make you see with your own eyes how I take her.
Yan Sen. Seize him for me.
Yes. Stop. Who dares to touch my nephew? Are you tired of living? Uncle, it's him. First he impersonated the heir of the Xia group. Then he pretended to be the son of the martial god.
What I said. Every word is true.
Captain Joe of the Martial God Hall is here. How dare you be so presumptuous? You have the audacity of a dog. Idiot. You're still pretending even when death is at your doorstep. Let's see how you'll end this later.
Don't even mention that he's just a small captain of the Martial God Hall. Even if the Martial God Hall's Vice Hall Master came, they would still have to kneel and kowtow before me.
This person has a powerful aura. It doesn't seem like an act. Could it be that he truly has an extraordinary background?
Fool! You've seen the coffin, yet you still don't shed tears. How dare you speak to Captain Joe in such a manner? You're not seriously taking these hired
The film
actors.
was
As your
translated
confidence are you?
and narrated by M Media.
Mother,
Jingshan suffered a severe head injury and hasn't fully recovered yet. It's inevitable he'd talk nonsense. I hope Lord Zhao will be merciful and not bother with him. Quickly kneel down.
We're trying to save you.
Jingshan quickly kneeled down and apologized to Lord Zhou.
Mother. Mother, don't worry. A mere captain like him. I don't even put him in my eyes. Moreover, he wouldn't be able to bear my kneeling.
So he's a fool after all. Then there are no more concerns. Those who offend my martial god hall shall be erased from this world, and their entire 9 clans exterminated. Even if he's a fool, he's no exception.
You said you want to exterminate my 9 clans?
That's right. All your relatives will pay the price with their lives because of your foolishness.
All right then. Then you can deal with these two first. This is my eldest sister. This is my younger brother.
You're talking nonsense. Don't try to claim kinship randomly. I'm not familiar with you, Captain Zhou. I've always regarded him as a fool. Don't listen to his rumors. I don't know him. I have nothing to do with him.
Yes, Captain Zhou. The two of us have already cut ties with their Chun family. We are now people by brotherhood's side.
No relationship.
Uncle, Captain Zhou. These two were originally Chen Rong's children, and have now abandoned the dark and turned to the light. He who understands the times is a hero. If you now cut ties with this fool, and bury him with your own hands, I can also spare you.
I will never abandon my son. Ximing, Zhao Zhuan, you have disappointed me greatly.
You stupid fool. Since you treat this rebel as your child, then I will send you on your way first.
Let me tell
The
you,
film was translated.
no one is to lay a hand on my mother.
And media.
All of you attack.
The Martial God Hall's bodyguards cannot be this weak. You are simply not the son of Lord Martial God. They are people from the Xia Corporation. Zhou, you are seeking your own death. You posturing fool.
CEO Xia, we've arrived at Chen Family Village.
Then I shall grant your wish. Impersonating the martial god son is considered treason. Do you plead guilty?
Every word I say is the truth.
Today I'd like to see if your mouth is harder or her life is harder. Let go of my sister. What's the rush? Your whole family. Not a single one of you will escape. Let's settle the score, one by one.
Chen Rong is your mother. How could you bear to let them bully your mother?
Have you ever heard of martial
The film was
artists
translated
with this slap
and
of mine?
narrated by M Media.
Even a giant rock would shatter into pieces?
You dare. Zhou. If you stop now, when my father arrives, he can still treat you leniently. If you dare to harm her, you will surely die. Even if the King of Heaven himself came, he wouldn't be able to save you.
See if I dare.
Wait. I confess.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I said, I am not from the Xia group's heir. Nor am I the son of the martial god Hall Master. But a man must take responsibility for his own actions. You let her go first.
Let her go. All right. Come on. Crawl through my crotch.
You.
What are you still standing there for? Crawl. Come on. Crawl. Crawling through Captain Zhou's crotch would also be your good fortune.
You might as well just be a fool. Look, how many people are suffering because of you?
Why are you pretending to be noble? Fool. Have you forgotten that before? You often crawled through my crotch?
Liu Ximing. You bastard.
Crawl or not?
Crawl. I'll crawl.
Son. No. Son. No.
Jing Tian.
Jing Tian. Presumptuous. Audacious scoundrel. Dare to ambush Captain Zhou. Meddling old man. You dare hit someone from the Martial God Hall. You're in trouble. You're finished. Shut up. Zhou Yi, captain of the Heavenly Wolf Squad. Greets Martial God Lord.
This old man is the martial god.
Come. Get up, son.
You came too late.
Fool. What are you saying? You dare be disrespectful to the Martial God Lord. You are dead.
Son, are you alright? This Chun family village. How can there be people from the Martial God Hall here? Explain yourself to me.
Audacious woman. What are you? How dare you in front of Lord Martial God, shouting and yelling?
What did you call me?
Wretch. Calling you names is the least of it. My lord, if you don't mind, this humble one is willing to serve. To twist off the heads of these two people.
Song Chenwo. What great authority you wield. Look at them.
You two? What did you just say? If you are unwilling, then have them dismembered by 5 horses. You foolish idiot. You still have the nerve to speak? It's all your fault. Those two offended Lord Martial God. They should be executed by slow slicing. Good. Very good indeed. You all. Are you subordinates of Zhou Yi? No. Although we are not from the Martial God Hall, we swear to be loyal to you until death. One who also pledges loyalty to my lord.
We brother and sister are also willing to offer our humble service.
Flatterer. I told you long ago. The great Zia Martial God is my dad.
At a time like this, and you're still spouting nonsense here, why don't you say, this wretch beside you is the chairman of the Xia Corporation. Xia Ruyun. If you insult our CEO Xia again, believe it or not, I'll tear your mouth apart. You're getting ahead of yourself. I admit the actors you found are quite bold, but in front of Lord Martial God, no matter how well they act, it's still just grandstanding.
Fool! You usually mess around at home, and that's fine. But now you still can't recognize the situation. You can only bring utter disaster upon the Chen family.
Lord Martial God, this person is impersonating the young master, and deserves death 10,000 times over. I originally intended to cut off his path to survival, but I don't know why you are angry. Who said he's an imposter?
He is not an imposter. Could it be that? He really is.
He really is the Martial God's son.
Lord Martial God, you must be joking, right? What are you? Are you worthy of joking with me? Song Jingshan is my son. Uncle, it's over. Everything is over. You still have the nerve to speak? It's all your fault.
Jingshan's identity is actually so noble.
So Jingshan, everything said is true. A mere captain. Indeed did not have the right to tie his shoes.
Exactly.
Didn't you just say you wanted me to crawl between your legs? and exterminate my 9 generations of kin.
Young master, have mercy. This is all a misunderstanding. Yes. It was them, it was all them. You insulted young master, and cursed madam. You have ruined me. Young master, I truly did not know your identity. Lord Martial God. I was also thinking of the Martial God Hall's reputation. Please be merciful, please spare me. You must be spared. Thank you, Lord. The Lord is wise. I am willing to serve young master as an ox and a horse. My only son almost died by your hand. How can your one life be enough to compensate? Come on. Cripple his limbs. No. Lord, I was wrong. No. Drag him away. Effective immediately. Expel him from the Martial God Hall. Son. It's all Dad's fault. For letting you suffer.
If you had come sooner, they wouldn't have dared bully my adoptive mother. Nor would they have dared to desecrate my adoptive father's ashes.
Husband? Chunrong has been kind to our family. We cannot let these bad people go.
Son. How do you want to handle it? Dad will listen to you. Young master, please calm your anger. He instigated all of this. Didn't you bring Captain Joe? How can you blame us entirely? You inhumane fellow. I am your own nephew.
Those two are unforgivable.
Drag them away. Execute them by hanging. Lord, those two are the real culprits. I. Have mercy. Young master, have mercy.
Now,
The film was
It's your turn.
translated and narrated by M Media.
Brother, I know I was wrong. Brother, we are family. Please calm down. Please spare me. I was wrong. I deserve to be beaten. My heart was clouded by greed. I deserve to be beaten. Brother, mother, please save me. Mother, please save me. I deserve to be beaten. I deserve to be beaten. I deserve to be beaten.
Mother, we were wrong. We know we were wrong. It's all our fault. It's our fault. Mother, please ask him to forgive us. Mother, I beg you. Please put in a good word for us. Mother.
you were merely afraid of my identity. You simply don't know their mistake. I saw through them long ago. You ungrateful wretches. A country may change, but one's nature is hard to alter.
Don't you dare go soft. These two unfilial brats are just like a dog that can't stop eating shit.
Jinxian. I also resent their lack of ambition, but they are after all the Liu family's last bloodline. I'll save them and help them one last time.
Daughter, no you can't. These siblings smashed their biological father's urn and even tried to sell you, their biological mother. How can you protect them?
Exactly. Daughter, you cannot let them off lightly.
I am their parent. If children make mistakes, I also bear responsibility. I don't want the Liu family to have no descendants.
Mother, I understand. Out of consideration for Mother's plea, I can spare your lives. However, while the death penalty can be avoided, punishment for living cannot be escaped.
Yan, Sen. Dislocate the jaws of these siblings.
Yes.
No.
No! No! Don't touch me!
These two heartless wretches still have the nerve to call Chunrong mother. Their hearts have been eaten by dogs. Drag them out.
My brother-in-law's ashes. I have already sorted.
Dad. Mother. She is Chen Rong. The mother who raised me. For 5 years.
The
This
film
is your
was
salary.
translated and
Thank you,
narrated
boss.
by M Media.
Your noodles have arrived.
Call your manager over here.
Mother. Didn't I promise you that I would definitely place foster father's ashes into this ancestral hall? Today, I have done it. Moreover, I will also make our Chen family the largest prominent family in Southwest Province.
Good. Good child.
This place is truly luxurious. Wrong, wrong. These celebrities and dignitaries are all here to congratulate us. Husband. I feel like I'm dreaming.
Quiet down, quiet down. You clearly look like someone who has never seen the world.
Sister, where did Jingshan go? Why haven't I seen him?
Jingshan will personally preside over the grand ceremony. He'll be here soon.
The
It's
film
all
was
thanks to Jingshan.
translated
Our
and
Chun family
narrated
has
by
only now
M
become
Media.
prosperous. Prosperous? What prosperity are you talking about? Big brother, you're here. I thought you would have learned your lesson. You quickly tell Chun Rong to cut ties with Song Jingshan. Who knew? You'd become increasingly foolish. You also constantly talk about this fool all the time. What can he bring you? He can help you spend all the Chun family's savings.
Uncle. Jingshan is not a fool. Don't talk about him like that.
It's precisely because you helped him with his illness that you dragged us down, the entire Chun family. Among all these relatives, your family is the poorest. You have needlessly wasted 5 years of your youth, and you still don't know how to repent. Are you out of your mind?
My 5 years of caring for Jingshan are the most beautiful memories. I have no regrets. Even if time were to flow backward, I would still choose to do the same.
Utterly foolish.
Cousin, you're already this old. How can you still be so childish? Like a child? Considering that we are relatives, I found a partner for you. Brother Joe from our Shia group. Just retired. He's only about a dozen years older than you. He's willing to offer a bride price of 100,000 yuan to marry you. Just listen to me. Tonight, just settle the marriage with him.
Don't say I didn't help you. Don't mention that old Joe. He's just a bit older, and he has mobility issues. But he's a retired employee of the Xia Group. He has a pension. He's not short on money. If you marry him and take care of him, that would be much better than taking care of that fool, wouldn't it?
When you take care of Song Jingshan, you even have to put money into it. If you marry Brother Joe, the bride price alone is 100,000 yuan, and you'll also cover your daily living expenses. I am only doing this because your family has it tough. That's why I introduced him to you. Don't be ungrateful.
If Brother Joe is so good, why don't you marry him?
You are truly worthless. You deserve to be a pauper your whole life.
I think you're also a fool. Your daughter deserves to suffer poverty and hardship. Now you know why my daughter can enter the Shah group, right? The disparity, it lies here.
As parents, we just hope the children healthy and happy. This is not something that money can measure.
Wrong doesn't want to remarry. We can't force her, can we?
Exactly.
Besides, Jingtian hasn't treated us badly either. Jingtian is a filial child. The fact that we can meet today is still because of Jingtian. If it weren't for this fool, I wouldn't have come. I heard you found this fool's parents. Where are they? Bring his parents to me. Pay me compensation.
Chunrong. You shameless wretch. You actually chased me all the way here. I really didn't expect this. To curry favor with me, you actually cling to me. Like a mangy dog.
The film was translated
And you brought this family of
narrated by
paupers?
Media.
To put on a show of suffering? Aren't you disgusting?
Don't misunderstand. We are here because the Martial God Hall is holding a conferment ceremony with our Jin family.
Bullshit. I am a member of the Martial God Hall. Conferring titles on your Chen family? Why don't I know about it? You also don't. Take a piss and look in the mirror. Are you worthy?
Yao Zhu. He joined the Martial God Hall?
My son, with his extraordinary talent, passed the physical test on his first try. And became a full member of the Martial God Hall. Unlike some people who still vainly hope to rise by relying on a fool.
Shulin. When you were little, you brought him to my house to play. I saw then that this kid, when he grew up, would definitely amount to something. Look at other people's sons. How outstanding they are. You constantly treat that Jingtian like a treasure. Can he enter the Martial God Hall?
Forget the Martial God Hall. He can barely get onto a con.
Oh right. I heard. You took care of that. Good for nothing for 5 years. You did all the dirty and tiring work. Spent all your money. And even racked up a mountain of debt. What kind of bewitching potion did that fool give you to make you so lowly? Like a dog?
I'd say you're a fool too. Doing such a thankless task. For 5 years. You might as well come serve me. At the very least, I could give you some leftover food.
Don't go too far. What are you yelling about? How dare you yell at my mother?
I took care of Jingtian for 5 years, and I never once thought of gaining any benefit. There's no point talking to you. You are not welcome here. Get out.
You're kicking me out? Do you think this cloud-top heavenly palace? It's your family's.
This isn't mine. But here is Jingtian's family property. You can insult me. But you cannot humiliate Jingtian.
You've truly lost your mind. You bring him up in everything.
Wretch. If you threaten my mother again, just try it. Let go of my sister. Manager Lee of Cloudtop Heavenly Palace is our friend. If you take another half step forward, I'll have him kick you out right now.
No one can help you no matter who comes. Today, the title bestowed by the Martial God Hall is for our Chun family.
Let go of my daughter.
No wonder you're so shameless. So the upper beam is crooked, and the lower beam is askew. The parents of that wretched woman really have thick skin. Oh really? Then call him here. I'd like to see what he can do to me.
The film was
Call that fool
translated
of
and
yours
narrated by Media.
out here. Young master, the triple grand gifts are ready. Everything has been arranged properly.
Good. Chen Rong's kindness to me is as vast as a mountain. I also regard her as the second mother in my life. Since those snobbish relatives look down on her, then I will let everyone personally witness the overnight rise of their Chen family, shining brilliantly.
Wrong.
Jing Tian is here. You will regret this.
Son.
Mother. Mother. I'm sorry. I'm late.
It's okay. Jing Tian. Mother is fine.
All of you, kneel down for me right now and apologize to my mother.
You dare kick me? Fool. I want you dead.
Make him shut his mouth.
You.
Son. Fool. How dare you? My son is a member of the Martial God Hall. Song Jing Tian, are you crazy? I represent the Sha Corporation and command you to release them immediately.
Release her.
Let go of me.
Let go of me.
I'll say it to you all one more time. Apologize to my mother. This is your only chance.
You
The
dare
film
treat
was
me like this?
translated and narrated
You fool.
by M Media.
I'm her eldest uncle. I apologize to her. Is she worthy of it?
Then let me tell you. She is my mother. Even if you kneel 1,000 times, 10,000 times, she is worthy of it all.
Chen Rong is merely your adoptive mother. You offended us for her. You'll regret this. Song Jingshen, don't think that just because you're dressed so pretentiously and hired a few actors, you can scare us. What do you think you are? I am from the Sha Corporation. I will never apologize to a pauper.
Exactly. Never apologize. Idiot. This is the Cloud Top Heavenly Palace. Dare to cause trouble here. You're dead.
Jingshan is the master of the Cloud Top Heavenly Palace.
You really can brag. Why don't you say that this bestowal ceremony is also hosted by him?
Young master, the auspicious time has arrived. How about we kick these pieces of trash out?
No need. I will let these snobbish people personally witness the rise of the Chen family.
Distinguished guests, the auspicious moment is at hand. Young master Song has arrived. I announce the bestowal ceremony for the Chen family is officially starting.
Welcome, young Master Song.
Welcome, young master Song.
Congratulations to the Chen family.
Congratulations to the Chen family.
Everyone please rise.
He's really putting on a show.
Let him pretend. Just wait a moment. When the Cloud Top Heavenly Palace's deputy manager arrives, I'd like to see how he'll end this.
Dad, Chen Rong's family is truly shameless.
You just found these people to act with you? You're just grandstanding. You even dare to impersonate the master of the Cloud Top Heavenly Palace? You don't know what's good for you.
What kind of crappy gift is this? Is it a toy?
It's clearly junk. Calling it a toy is an overstatement. 10 yuan on Pinduoduo can buy 3 of
Film was
these.
translated
And this first bestow
narrated
gift
by M Media.
symbolizes wealth the Jade Rui. Mother. From now on, you can freely mobilize half of the Zia Corporation's funds. Moreover, the Chen family will enjoy the Zia Group's all projects priority selection right. And this second bestow gift symbolizes Power the Dragon King's token. There is only one of these in the world. Whoever possesses this token, the Chen family, will enjoy the protection of the Martial God Hall. Anyone must not be disrespectful to the Chen family.
You've been exposed, haven't you? Everyone knows that this bestowal ceremony has 3 gifts. You foolish son. You only prepared 2 for yourself. To fake this, you need to use your brain.
Aren't you ashamed yet? Quickly let us go.
Silence. This third bestow gift is the Arch of Chastity and Righteousness, symbolizing supreme honor. Distinguished guests, please look at the big screen. Mother. Besides these 3 grand gifts, from now on Cloudtop Heavenly Palace will also be your Chen family's property.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Mother and Dad, I didn't mishear, did I? Jingshan is going to give Cloudtop Heavenly Palace to us.
That's right, really.
Yes. Compared to the 3 grand gifts, Cloudtop Heavenly Palace is nothing much.
Jingshan. This is too extravagant. Mother isn't greedy. Mother only hopes that you are safe and sound and healthy. Then Mother will be completely satisfied.
Mother. For the Chen family to become a prestigious family, wealth, power, and honor are all indispensable. So please don't be embarrassed. These are all things I should do.
He's acting quite convincingly. If it weren't for the Arch of Chastity and Righteousness, I really would have believed him.
Son. What's wrong with the archway?
Unparalleled chastity and righteousness. This Arch of Chastity and Righteousness can only be bestowed by the National Lord. Only the National Lord has the qualification to confer it. Even the martial god is not qualified. How can you be so full of it? How could you pretend this much?
Good thing you know a lot. I was almost fooled by him too. Song Jingshan, you hired so many actors to come here and pretend to be a young master with you. You're truly cunning. It's a pity that fake is fake. And you can't fool us.
Indeed. One moment it's the Martial God Hall, the next it's the Xia Group. Aren't you afraid the wind is too strong, and you'll sprain your tongue?
Lord Martial God will arrive soon. All of you brace yourselves. Watch closely. If anyone dares to make a mistake during the conferment ceremony, I will not spare them. Hey! Manager Lee. Someone is causing trouble in the banquet hall. Hurry over. What? Daring to act wildly on my territory. You're really courting death. I'll be right there. Everyone follow me.
No need. Let him talk.
Jingshan. I think we should just forget it. For those who pretend to be asleep, you can't wake them up.
Mother. Then we'll strike them hard. Until they wake up.
I'm telling you. The deputy manager of Cloudtop Heavenly Palace will be here any minute. Oh right, I'll see how you resolve this later. Even if the general manager comes, he'd have to kneel before the young master. You ignorant fools have no idea of the young master's nobility.
Noble my foot. Who does he think he is? The martial god's son? Or the shy group's heir?
Then you're right. I am both. The heir of the Zia group. And also the son of martial god.
Look at what you've picked up. This foolish son. He actually dares to impersonate the son of martial god. This could lead to the extermination of his entire clan.
Chunrong, what are you still standing there for? Why don't you cut ties with this troublemaker?
The film was translated.
If you want to die,
and
don't drag us
narrated
down with
by
you.
Media.
Dad, don't worry. We are on Yaozu's side. You still use the Xia group to deceive people. Even if they spare you, I will make sure you pay dearly for this.
What I hate most is your kind of ungrateful wretch who bites the hand that feeds them.
Who dares to cause trouble in Cloudtop Heavenly Palace? Are you tired of living? Quickly release him. Li Hai, you're putting on quite a show of authority. Manager Yan. You, what are you doing here, Li Hai? It's these two who are causing trouble here. Quickly apprehend them.
Especially him. He even dares to impersonate the son of the martial god. We absolutely cannot let them off lightly.
Deal with me. He doesn't have the guts.
Manager Lee, listen, just listen. How arrogant and overbearing. Why aren't you acting?
Manager Yan. Who is this? You are not worthy to know.
Who cares who they are? You are Cloudtop Heavenly Palace's deputy manager. They're causing trouble here, so you should deal with them severely.
Are you telling me how to do my job? Do you know who he is? This is no other than the vice president of the Xia group.
What? How is this possible? I am an accountant for the Xia group. If you were the vice president, how could I not know him?
The Xia group is spread all over the world. You, a mere accountant from a small branch. What right do you have to see me?
How could this be? This fool actually knows. The vice president of the Xia group.
Even if he has the Xia group backing him, so what? I am from the Martial God Hall. Li Hai, whose side are you on?
As for the Xia group, they only have wealth. When it comes to power and influence, the Martial God Hall is still a cut above. Manager Lee, you really need to think this through carefully.
Are you confused? So what if he's the vice president of the Xia group? Cloudtop Heavenly Palace is an asset of the Martial God Hall. That's right, Manager Yan. Even if your power is immense, you cannot shield him. Yaozu. Don't worry. I will definitely take this guy back for proper handling. I'm warning you one last time. Person. To release or not to release?
What if I don't release him?
Jing Tian's biological father is a martial god. Don't act recklessly.
You're impersonating a martial god's son. That's a crime punishable by extermination of 9 generations of your family. You don't want to live. Don't drag our Chun family down with you.
You're even? Lying in front of Manager Lee? Can a martial god's son call you mother? Are you worthy?
If you're from the Martial God Hall, I'll castrate myself right now.
All right. Yan Sen. Go give him a hand.
Yes. Even if he's not a martial god's son, someone Yansen would protect so fiercely. His identity is probably not simple. However, in front of the Martial God Hall, no matter who it is, they cannot be presumptuous.
Aren't you my son's friend? You look. He's been beaten to such an extent. What are you still hesitating for? Hurry and make your move.
Don't worry. I definitely cannot stand by and do nothing. Guards, take him down. Fine. You dare touch my people? Just you wait. Commander Liu, someone is causing trouble at Cloudtop Heavenly Palace. Yes, right, at the conferment ceremony. You dare touch me? You're all dead. I'm telling you. The security commander in charge of the conferment ceremony, Commander Liu, will be here soon. His combat power is only second to Martial God's Commander Liu. Your whole family is finished. Who is causing trouble at the enfeoffment ceremony? It's them.
Commander Liu. Jingshin is the martial god's son.
It's one thing if you lie to me. But you dare to lie to people from the Martial God Hall. Even if Yansen were here, he couldn't protect you. Commander Liu, quickly send them on their way.
Commander Liu. This person is impersonating the martial god's son and causing trouble at the enfeoffment ceremony. His crime is unforgivable. Yes, Commander Liu. He not only attacked a member of the martial god hall, Lin Yaozu, he also made manager Liu kneel. You should execute him on the spot.
You say he is the young master of the Martial God Hall? Do you know the consequences of speaking falsely?
I guarantee with my life. Every word I say is true.
Commander Liu. Regarding the young master's identity, I need to verify it. I only saw the young master once, when I was a child. Now, I don't know what he looks like. Do you have a token?
Do you have a son?
Yes.
Between you and your son. Do you need a token to prove your relationship?
This.
Commander Liu, don't fall for his trick. If he can't produce a token, he's a fake.
I'm his paternal uncle. I'm now upholding righteousness over family ties. His entire family are fraudsters.
Guards. Wait. I can testify. Young Master Jingshin is indeed the Martial God's biological son. You are not from the Martial God Hall either. You don't have that qualification. Exactly. Only if a high-ranking official from the Martial God Hall comes, will we be convinced.
Chenrong, don't think you can have an easy time in front of me. Aren't you concerned about this foolish son? Then today, I will make him die. Commander Liu, hurry and act.
If you keep babbling, I'll deal with you first. Come with me. If you truly are the young master, I will certainly apologize to you. If you are not the young master, don't blame me for being ruthless.
I can't be bothered to waste words with you. Once the martial god my father arrives, whether it's true or false, you'll know at a glance.
You'll come whether you want to or not. Act. Seize him. How dare you? No need to prove your identity to anyone. They are not worthy. Where did you come from? Who do you think you are? Li Hai? How could Cloudtop Heavenly Palace let just anyone?
Manager Li, what are you doing? Yao Su merely grumbled a few words. You don't need to be so scared.
Get lost. Wretch. You've gotten me killed. You all. You all. Do you know who he is?
Isn't he just a useless old man?
Old good for
The
nothing.
film was translated and narrated by
How dare you?
Media.
Greetings, Martial God. Greetings, Martial God.
Son. This old man is the martial god?
No, I don't know either. I just entered the Martial God Hall and haven't seen the true face of the Martial God.
Impossible, impossible. How could this fool know the martial god?
We're finished? Dad, now we are truly finished.
It's fine, it's fine. It wasn't us who wanted to force Jing Tian to his death, right? Besides, we are Chenrong's elders. The people of the Martial God Hall won't make things difficult for us.
Wretch, Will you come yourself? Or shall I send you on your way?
Wait. Today is the Chen family's ennoblement ceremony. I don't want to see blood.
Commander Liu. Martial God. Whatever my son says. You just do it.
You all. Do you really want to exterminate my entire clan?
Misunderstanding. We always thought you were an imposter. We were also for the honor of the martial god hall. Young master. Please be understanding.
Yes. My son also meant well.
Yes. My daughter is young. So please don't hold it against her.
Jing Tan, we are relatives.
Relatives? Are you worthy? Do you know why? Call her mother.
This is your salary.
Thank you, boss. The noodles are here.
Call your manager over for me.
Mother. I will absolutely not allow anyone to bully you again. This is my bottom line. This is my reverse scale. If anyone dares to cross it, I will make them regret ever coming into this world.
Uncle was wrong. Chun wrong. Please forgive Uncle. Uncle is old and confused. Uncle was wrong.
I'm your cousin. We grew up together as children. Please quickly plead for us. We will never dare to trouble you again.
Jian Yun, I'm your elder brother. Your only blood brother. I beg you. Talk to Chun Rong. Please let me go, will you? I beg you. I beg you, please. Daughter.
The film
You talk
was
to Jing Tian about
translated
it.
and narrated by
Just grant them a path
media.
to survival.
Dad. They hit me and cursed me. It doesn't matter. I can endure all of it. But they bullied Jing Tian. I will never agree. You are bringing trouble upon yourselves. You deserve to die.
Young master, I failed to recognize your eminence. I was misled by them. I know I was wrong. Please spare me. Please just dismiss me as insignificant, okay? Young master.
Take the three of them down. Await their judgment.
Chun Rong. I was wrong. I was prejudiced and looked down on others. But my crime shouldn't warrant death.
Jing Tian. How about forgive them this once?
Mother. The benevolent are easily exploited.
All right. Then I won't interfere.
Chun Rong. You venomous woman. You set us up. You used the martial god's son. You're taking revenge on me. Even if I become a ghost, I will not let you go.
It's not like that. I didn't.
Mother. No need to say so much to her. Some people are born evil. Will never admit their mistakes in their entire lives.
Disrupting the grand conferment ceremony. Their crime warrants execution. It is not suitable to shed blood today. Take them away. Mother, don't be afraid. I still have a powerful backer. Zhou Yi, the heir of the Zhou family, is my elder brother. His strength and status are no less than yours. Even if you are the martial god, you cannot wield absolute power. Don't forget, there is also the transcendent Zhou family, who can contend with you, with your identity and status. You can still know people from the Zhou family. I'm not afraid to tell you. Zhou Yi, the heir of the Zhou family, is the martial god Halls, captain of the Heavenly Wolf Squad.
The
I am
film
precisely
was
his
translated
confidant.
and narrated by M Media.
Son, you said Zhou Yi was an undercover agent in the Zhou family. Won't that be exposed? Now, how could this lead to a fatal disaster?
Mother, what can I do? We've already offended the martial god Hall. It's not just about dying.
What should we do now?
It's actually him.
A pretentious thing. With one finger, I can crush you to death. Shut up. Zhou Yi, captain of the Heavenly Wolf Squad, greets the martial god.
Jing Tian. If it really is Zhou Yi, then that's too terrifying. I have never seen such adaptability. A deeply calculating person.
The Zhou family's reach unexpectedly stretched so far. You bow and apologize to me now. Let us go, and I can choose to spare you. You. What are you going to do? My elder brother is Zhou Yi.
Son,
Chen Rong's kindness to the young master is as profound as a mountain. The young master has long considered her as a second mother in his life. Zhou Yi humiliated her, so the young master crippled him and made him a eunuch. You actually humiliated her, and even humiliated the young master. And you still want to use Zhou Yi to bully people? You have truly miscalculated. You. How dare you lay hands on Zhou Yi? Zhou Yi humiliated my son when I crippled his martial arts. I truly did not know he was of noble family status. What a pity. If I had known earlier that he was the heir of the Zhou family, I would not have spared his life.
mercy. Martial God Lord Mercy.
Impossible. The Zhou family and the martial god Hall are equally matched in strength. How dare you act?
I tell you. Anyone who dares to humiliate my family, even if the King of Heaven himself comes, I will still strike without hesitation.
Don't waste any more time with them. Drag them all away and execute them on a chosen day. Yes,